Hello guys, today I'd like to show you a new plugin called Ultrachest plugin. It is a very simple plugin for rewarding your players. So how does it work? You can specify in the config file the so-called Ultrachests, which, when placed, will open an inventory and you have to pick a specified amount of inventory slots. So I have to pick 4 inventory slots. So let me pick 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, it will start revealing different rewards. After all rewards are revealed, most of them disappear and you are left with only the ones you have chosen. After that, you can just click on them and your loot will be revealed. As you can see, we only got the same prizes because we haven't set it in the config yet, but we will get to that very soon. Now let's look at the different commands this plugin has to offer. The most basic command is Ultrachest, and it will type out all different commands that exist in this plugin. There is also one command which is not shown here because I haven't added it yet to this list, but I will do it when this plugin is released. So this secret command is Ultrachest version. As you can see, we are now in the beta dev release, so this is why some features may not be yet finished. So let's continue with the other commands. There is this command Ultrachest chests, which when written will type out all the different names of the Ultrachests. This is very important because the only other way how to get to know these chest names is through the config file, and not everyone may be allowed to use it. So now let's continue to the other command, which is Ultrachest give. There are 3 variants of this command. The most basic is Ultrachest give your name and chest name. The chest name has to be one of the ones that are written when using Ultrachest chest command. So let's say I want 1 common chest. So I write Ultrachest give my name, common and 1. And as you can see, I got 1 common Ultrachest. Now let's continue to the second variant of this command, which is Ultrachest give your name, all, and amount. So you can just simply write Ultrachest give my name, all, and let's say I want 3 of all Ultrachests. So I write Ultrachest give my name, all, 3. And as you can see, I got 3 of all the different Ultrachests. Now let's continue to the most advanced variant of this command, which is Ultrachest give your name, random, amount, and there you can set some arguments as well. So let's say you want a randomly generated chest, where each one of these chests has the same chance to get generated. So you simply type Ultrachest give your name, random. Let's say I want 1 random Ultrachest, and this is it. You get 1 random Ultrachest. So for example, I got 1 rare Ultrachest. Now, let's say you want to pick only between common and rare Ultrachests. So you simply write Ultrachest give your name, random, let's say 10, and you write common 1 and rare 1. And as you can see, it will randomly pick between these 2 Ultrachests. So I got 7 rare Ultrachests and 3 common Ultrachests. But let's say you want to have twice as likely the chance to get the common Ultrachest as is to get the rare Ultrachest. So you just simply switch this 1 to 2. And as you can see, we got much more common Ultrachests than the rare Ultrachests. Now let's continue to the last command, which is Ultrachest register. Let's say you want to register a new prize. Let's say for example this Dandelion will be a new prize which you can get through the Ultrachest. So you simply put it in your hand and type out Ultrachest register. It will type out that item was successfully registered, and you'll have to specify the odds and amounts in the prizes file, and it will also type out the hash of the registered item. This hash is very important because we'll have to use it later. For now, I'll go to the config file and I'll see you there. The config is located in the plugins folder under the Ultrachest folder, and there are two different configs. One is prices config and the second one is the classic config, where you can set up all general settings and some chests and other things like this. The prices config is special config only for prices. We'll get to it later, but firstly let's look at the config file. So let's open it using any text editor, or for me Notepad++, and now there you can see many different settings. Let's start with the general one. Chest title is a title which you can see in the left upper corner when you are opening an Ultrachest. A choices is a number of choices a player will have to make, and the number of inventory slots the player will have to choose. Choosing sound is a sound which will play when a player clicks on one of the inventory slots. Revealing sound is a sound which is played when each one of the rewards is revealed. If you set it to none, it won't play any sound. This also applies for the choosing sound. Revealing delay is number of ticks in between a revealing of each one of the rewards. Messages are, in my opinion, pretty self-explanatory, so I won't go through them. Let's continue to the click icon settings. Before click is the item, which is the chest field with before player chooses any of the inventory slots. You can set name, material, data value, lore, some enchantments, and also some item flags if you wish to. After click is the item that will be put at the place of the before click item after player has chosen it. The material has to be a bucket material, not Minecraft material. Chests. Here you can specify your own Ultrachest. This is a name that you will have to write if you want to get that Ultrachest, and it will also be typed out when using Ultrachest chests command. You can specify some name. It also supports color formatting using this character. There is one big point that the material doesn't have to be a chest. So now I'll show you how to specify a new Ultrachest. So you'll go down and here you press enter and get to the new line, and you type out new chest. Let's say I want it to be named example. Now you can type out all the different things. So for example name, I'll put example. Material. Let's say I want it to be thin glass. Data value will be 0. Data value represents, for example, when different flowers have the same material but are different colors. So you have to specify the data value, or this applies for the wool colors, for example, as well. We can set some lore if we wish to. So let's say I want only one line of lore, which will say lore. Now I won't specify any enchantments, so I'll just leave it blank. If I don't want to specify any item flags as well, any item flags, I can just simply write these two square brackets and it will count as no item flags. I can't forget to write one more thing, and this is the reward chance. This is the chance by which the different rewards have a chance to be generated into this chest. So, for example, in this legendary chest, you have 15% chance of a reward to be common, 30% to be rare, 45% to be epic, and 10% to be legendary. It doesn't have to add up to 100, but I suggest it very much because it will very simplify your life. So let's write out reward chance, and let's say I want it to be filled only with common rewards, and so I will write out 50, and rare reward, and I will also type out 50. So in this example chest there will be only common and rare rewards, nothing more. There won't be any epic or legendary rewards. Now let's continue to the rewards settings. Here you can specify your own rewards. It is very similar to the chests. You can also specify your own reward and set the name of it, the material, the data value and the lore. So let's specify our own reward. So let's say I want it to be called example reward, and the name can be example material, can be for example wool, data value will be 0, so it will be white wool, lore can be empty, so I can just write it with empty square brackets, and I don't want to put any enchantments as well, so I don't have to write anything here. Now I can simply register this example reward to the example chest we have set up here. I can do this very simply by just typing here example reward and let's say 50, and let's change this to 10 and this to 40. So it adds up, so it is together 100. Let's save this, and we have to reload the server. Now let's continue to the prices file. In the prices file you can set different prices. The hash we got is very important. This is the hash for the dandelion we registered. As you can see, you can also set some lore, enchantments and item flags and so on. We will only specify the chances and amounts. So let's continue with this. We write out chances, and now we can write out different chances for different rewards. So let's say I want it to be possible to get this dandelion only from the example reward we set up. So I write example reward, and now let's say I wanted this chance to be 1. Example reward has only one price, so we'll always get this dandelion. Now let's set up min value amount, and let's set it up to 10 and max amount to 15. Let's save this. Let's reload the server again, and I'll see you back in the game. I'm back in the game, and firstly let's look if our new ultra chest called example has been registered. We can do so by using ultrachest chests command. As you can see, our chest was also typed out, so that means that it was successfully registered. Now let's give myself this example ultrachest by the command ultrachest give my name, example and 1. As you can see, it looks exactly as we set it up in the config. Now let's place it on the ground and pick 4 inventory slots. As you can see, these wools are the rewards we have set it up in the config. After we click on these example rewards, we should get between 10 to 15 dandelions. So let's try it. And as you can see, we got exactly between 10 to 15 dandelions. Now we can just take our loot from the different rewards. I hope I've shown you how to set up your own prizes and rewards and ultra chest. I hope you like my new plugin. Goodbye.